Yo, Mick. I just had to comment on this one. Your video that you put up about this kid getting a licking. You mean that big guy got excluded from school and the little guy didn't? Wait a minute. The little guy was the first one to punch. He should have get excluded too. I mean, he got a heck of a slamming there. The big guy didn't just drop him, he fucking slugged him. And well, the guy put his hands up like that after his punch, his first punch, so that means he didn't want to fight. So I guess if the professor and the person that take care of the school board check the video, they shouldn't have put that big guy out. They should have put that little guy out and put that big guy on, well, just telling him that maybe he did the right thing. Listen, he did have to react. The guy was jumping on him, so I guess he had to react at this moment. Before that, he had the chance and he did not. So I guess that little guy is the one that got the licking, and he should have got the licking from the professor, the school board too. But I guess they're not adult enough to see what they're seeing. They're just going after the big guy because he's bigger, probably, or whatever, because the other guy got more slugged. But hey, man, he was going like Pac-Man or something. Yeah, well, I had my stories when I was young. I'm a small guy, and I know I wasn't like the small guy on this video. I didn't bother nobody, but I was the kind of guy that got a couple of lickings for just having fun. They would call me over and, hey, come here, and I would go and they would slug me just for fun, tow tow tow, and I would stand there. And he says, what, you're not running? Why? And every time they would call me, I would go back until one day I had enough and I just reacted. Then they started saying that I was crazy. They never came back. They never bothered me after, anyways. I don't want to get into details, but anyways, I got a 14 and a half years old kid, and he's in the second grade of at school, not second grade of secondary school. And well, at these times he's having problems with a gang, and there's one of the leaders, he's a smallpox, like this little guy in the video, and my kid, he's 175 about, and well, he does. I teach him not to do anything and not to react. But in a case of having to defend himself, that's a different story. I had issues with the school board and the school, both the school board and the school about this. And well, recently they're starting over again. Like, he's doing what he has to do and saying, well, keep away and whatever he has to do at school to stay polite. But at these days, he's telling me, Dad, I'm fed up there. I'm fed up. And he pushed a little guy a while back, last week, just pushed him, just to tell him to stop, which the guy did understand, because he did, like the little kid, bang, you know, back up. But my kid had I had to sign a thing because he was aggressive. But it's been about 5 or 6 times that he tells the professors and the school board of the school that he's having problems with these gang. But they're not doing fuck, man. They're always saying, it's gonna pass, we're gonna do something, we're gonna do, but the kids keep going rock and roll. So I guess I'm not telling him to fight, but what will you do in my case? I just shut up and say, well, I did my best. Now they're gonna have to deal with the situation at school. Ciao, man. Good videos, by the way, man. Rock on, I like your style.